Hello everyone, and welcome back to Poppy Seed Mini. Today, I have a very exciting episode. So we are going to check out the new My Mini Baby Series 2. I've got a ball to open, and we're going to make some new little miniature toys for our baby dolls. So let's check out that new My Mini Baby Series 2. All right, hopefully today I can answer some of your questions from my last video. So in our last video, if you didn't see it, we opened about 4 or 5 balls of the new My Mini Baby Series 2, and you guys had some questions. So one of them was, where did you get them? Well, we found them on Walmart.com. It said we could order them from our store, and we ordered them right away. And then it looked like they went out of stock right away. So I don't think they were even meant to come out until fall. But I'm very excited to be checking these out and making some new fun things for the baby dolls. So let's see what's inside this one. Now my mom was nice enough to weigh all the balls for me, and this one came out at 65 grams. So let's see what we got in this one. And hopefully I get a different one than what I got previously, because I'm very excited to see some of the new hair color and the new items with each baby. Because it seems like they all come with something different. Boy, there we go. Those wrappers, I tell you what, you'd think they just peel nicely. All right, let's see what's in bag number 1. I have, oh no, it's a double. It is the high chair. Although I did make a mistake on this high chair last time. I lost a piece, this little piece right here. And I missed something because this one comes with a little cushion for the seat, and it has Sharkies and Bubbles on it. And I put it on totally backwards. So I guess I can fix that mistake today. This one also comes with a diaper, 2 little heart waffle cookies. 2, right? Oh, I'm only finding 1 little heart waffle cookie, unless I dropped it. All right, well, I'll have to look. And here is our little baby. Oh, and this one is so cute. One of the other comments I got on our last video was, can I compare the new baby with the old Series 1 baby? And as you can see, there is a big difference in the amount of detail comparing these two babies. Just the hands alone, the paint job, the color. Look at these little feet. I mean, they're just so detailed on the new one compared to the old one. So if you're looking for mini baby dolls, boy, these are fantastic. All right, let's get her little outfit on. And here she is with her little Sharky bib on, and this one came with a nice little white diaper to wear. And I did find both of her cookies. One had fallen out. And if you hadn't seen on the high chair already, this pops open like so. Baby sits inside, and then you can put her little crackers on the tray. Now, we were talking about making things more Barbie-sized, and I think I'm going to have to try putting some taller legs on this one and seeing how it turns out. But that's going to be another video for another day. Today, we're gonna focus on some baby toys. So I went to the store the other day and I saw this Squish-a-longs, little miniature Squishmallows. And since I was making a toy video for the baby dolls, I thought, how fun would it be to check out and see if these are the right size for our dolls. This package comes with 3 mystery mini squishes and a little Squishmallow pouch to put them in, which is a cute idea for kids. And then they have 40 to collect, so hopefully we get a super cute one. I think I would like one of the cows, or there was a super cute fox in one of the... Is that a little puppy? All right, let's see what's inside. Now this set was $6, almost $7. So we'll have to see if it was worth it. Oh, it's like a hard case. So it comes with a little hard-cased little Squishmallow box. And it's got a little scene on the inside. And I have a feeling my daughter will be stealing this from me because it's not tiny enough for my dolls. Let's check out bag number 1. And we have... Oh, yay! It's the little gray fox. Oh, this is going to be perfect. Okay, it comes on this little ring, you know, for kids. But, yeah, I want it just like this for our little babies. Ooh, I got lucky. I love that one. So that can be one of our toys. And bag number 2 is going to have... No way! I got the cow! Oh, you guys, I'm a huge fan of cows. I have a thing for cows. Oh, it's so cute. Look at the little, and the little cow tail and the little cow horns. Oh my, yes. Oh, I really don't regret buying this now. I was like, am I going to regret it? Am I going to get the ones I don't want? But no, I'm getting lucky so far. All right. Bag number 3. We have... Is this an eggplant? Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I guess if you're going for a vegetable theme, which I saw was really big for baby toys on Target right now, this would be perfect. That's hilarious. Can go right along with our cow. Now, if you liked the idea of getting these for your dolls, there are tons of them to collect. There's like 143, it says, on the last one. Boy, that's a lot of them. But they do come in packs where you can see what you're getting, so you don't necessarily have to get the blind boxes where you wouldn't know. But definitely worth checking out, and I think I'm going to love them in my miniature nursery. And here is our little baby next to the little Squishmallow. Oh, how cute is that? So fun. All right, now it's time to try to make some miniature baby toys of our own. And I know these don't look too miniature right now, but just you wait. So I went on Amazon and I found a pack of printable Shrinky Dink online. And so this has been printed on one of those Shrinky Dink sheets. And I have this printable for you on my blog at poppyseedmini.blogspot.com. And I'll always have the link to my blog and the printable and anything that I use that I've ordered from Amazon or anything. I'll have links in my description box, so don't forget to check that out. So all I did was load the Shrinky Dink sheet into my regular printer, and you have to do it on the proper side. Like there's a you can feel the difference. There's a really shiny side, and then there's a more matte side. So you load it so that it will print on the matte side. And I didn't use any special printer settings or anything. It's just like printing on a regular sheet of paper. Once you have it printed out on your Shrinky Dink sheet, you're going to cut it out. And I just want to talk about a few tips about cutting. Cut around your item that you want to cut out. And if you happen to sometimes when you get to these little sharp corners, it'll crack into the print a little bit. And you know what? It's okay. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it, because when you go to shrink it, those cracks disappear. So you're just going to cut it out. And I've noticed the best way is if you can do kind of a continuous cut where you're cutting and then you're turning the item as you cut, then you're less likely to get any breaks or cracks in it. Like so. And then for the inside part, if you want to cut out the hole on this item, the best trick I have is to use a hole punch and punch into the item in a couple spots so that your scissors can get in there and finish cutting the details. Like so. And that just makes that easier. Otherwise, you can take like a knife and slice into it. But I find if I can put some actual holes in it, my scissors gets in there really nice. All right, so once you have all the pieces cut out, then we'll be ready to cook them. Now, I added a few prints of little nookies to the printable. And one of the things we did with these is to take a miniature hole punch and cut out the little holes. Oop. It's stuck in there. Don't break it. And we punched the little holes in the nookie so that when it shrinks, it'll still have the little holes in there. I mean, they get pretty tiny, but it's kind of a cool little feature to try. That way, they've got the little air holes in there, you know, so your little mini baby dolls can breathe. Very important. All right, everyone, welcome to my kitchen, because for this next part, the toaster oven works amazing. I'm also going to use a cookie sheet, and I have baking parchment paper lining the sheet so that nothing, you know, that was baked onto my pan from before gets on my Shrinky Dinks. And then I just take and I line up my items on the pan. Now, I've found that if I set the temperature for just above 300 degrees, I've been getting the best results. And it also helps if I preheat the oven before I start shrinking my Shrinky Dinks. Once the oven is preheated, I set my pan inside. And I definitely do not shrink all of my items at the same time. I like to shrink just a batch of them at a time. I'm sorry about the terrible lighting, but my light is bouncing off the glass, but hopefully we'll be able to see when the magic starts happening. Okay, so as you can see, the stuff in the back row is starting to curl up. You just let that curl, and then it starts to shrink the entire item. So one spot seems to melt a little faster than the others. And that's why you get the curling effect to happen. And to help with that, I have my flat metal spatula that I can flatten my items out when they're done shrinking. So you just continue to let them cook until they flatten out not flatten out because they curl a bit, but they start to look like they're all the proper size, especially those big items. Now, I like to lift the door open and take that spatula and flatten things out as they're finishing up here. And that's when you'll be able to see if everything has baked evenly. Make sure to have a pot holder on hand so that you can pull your hot pan out of the oven. Now, you do not need to use a toaster oven to heat these up. You could use a heat gun or other methods for shrinking Shrinky Dinks. But I have to be honest, I'm a huge fan with this method. It is working super well for me and I'm getting such fun results. So let's go test these toys out with our little miniature babies. First, we're going to talk about the little hand toys or teething toys. Like we've got little teethers here. This is kind of like a poppet / teether. And these are just little teether toys that they can hold on to. So you should be able to put their little hands inside and they can hold the toys. And everything was designed so that it would be a nice size for our new babies. But I really love the ones that they can put their hands through and hold on to and play with. Now these designs may be better for some of the older little babies, maybe more like a Barbie baby or something, but they're still adorable and cute. And baby can hold on to them and they're a good size for her to play with. And so that you can add to your cute little miniature toy collection, right? Now this one is a crib toy that you put in a crib and they kick it with their feet. So let's see if we can find another My Mini Baby Series 2 crib. All right, this ball is 106 grams. And let's see what's inside. Now my last ball that was like 107 grams had a crib. So let's see if we're getting another crib. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's another crib. Now, will we get a different one this time? Because I already have the Sharky crib. Oh yes, this one is the blue mat and it has the little stars and clouds on it. And it comes with, oh, it's just a little baby blankie. How cute is that? It's nice and soft and purple and cozy. And then we have our wheels. And we have a little bottle. Oh, that one's cute, like a sippy cup bottle. And everything else in there, I believe, is for the crib. And the baby that comes with this one is, oh, one of these darling little guys. Oh, they're so cute. This one's got the hand down, not up. Little belly button. And then, a bottle goes in their mouth, right? Yep. And can she hold her bottle? Oh, yeah. Oh, these are very flexy little. Yeah, look at that. Oh. So here is how the crib looks when it's all put together with its little wheels and the inside of the crib. And we can wrap baby up in her little blankie and put her to bed. And when I was looking through all the wheels and stuff, I found this little rattle in the bag. How cute is that one? And now that we got our little crib, we can add our little crib toy. I'm just going to take a piece of tacky and stick it to the back and stick that right against the ball. Oops, you know what? I'm going to break my tacky in half and put 2 dots on the corners because it's rounded. So there we go. Perfect. So now baby can kick her new little toy with her feet and it'll keep her happy and dancing. How cute is that? Uh-oh, I'm overusing the cute word again. We could also add our little miniature book to the crib to help keep baby entertained and busy. Now, because one of the new My Mini Babies Series 2 came with a nookie, I wanted to see if I could make some little nookies for the dolls. I've given you lots of little designs to work with. So let's see if we can make a little miniature nookie that can go in the baby's mouth. All right, now we've got our little pacifiers that are shrunk and they're not finished yet because we need baby to be able to grab onto these and we're flat on this side. So we need to add a little nook end to these. So I'm just going to take my hand drill and I'm just going to drill a small hole in the center of my little nookie here. And I try to drill in as far as possible just until I would get to the other side. I don't want to go through the print. Now, not long ago, I bought this brush from the dollar store. And you know what? This brush is a torture device. My girls can't handle it. It pulls their hair like crazy. So I thought to myself, like, what am I going to do with this brush? I almost threw it in the Goodwill bag, but then I didn't, and I don't know why. So the other day when I was looking for something that would make a perfect nookie for the new baby dolls, I thought of this brush. And I'm like, you know what? I paid $1.25. It's a horrible brush, but hey, if we can put it to good use, that's what we're gonna do. So you're gonna cut off one of the little nubs off the hairbrush. And you don't need much of that white. Basically, most of the nub is gonna end up, the blue is what ends up in the baby's mouth. So you don't need a ton of the rest of it. That's just gonna glue into the pacifier itself. Okay, so that first one I cut trimmed off really funny. So I ended up cutting a new one. I've got my tweezers. And I'm going to just test. Oh no, it went flying! All right, try number 3. Okay, so I decided it may be time to take my drill and use the next bigger bit size. So if your little guy is not going in, you just maybe need a new hole or a bigger hole, you know. Okay. It's gonna go in. There it is. It's in. Ha. And now I have to pull it out and add glue. I'm just using my Glossy Accents glue, and all I'm gonna do is add a little drop right in the hole. I don't want too much glue at all. And I'm going to stick my little brush head back in there. And now let that dry. And now that you're done making your little nookie, you can just stick it right into the baby's mouth. Like so. Isn't that cute? For the little rainbow piano, I actually cut a little rectangle of Shrinky Dink. Obviously it was bigger than this. It has now been shrunk. And I'm going to use this to create a kickstand for the piano, because this one is actually supposed to sit up. So just add some glue to the back side. And I'm using my 3-in-1 Beacon craft glue for this because I want it to grab right away and hold it. So it's kind of like hot glue, except for it glues a little slower. And then I can set it down and test and see that that sets up properly the way I want it. So I'll just leave this alone and let it dry. And here is our little rainbow piano for baby, and it looks like it's perfectly sized for them to play with. Do 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 do. Now I had so much fun designing this. My little 3-year-old has been stealing all my tests and having a blast playing with them. So if you're a mom or grandma or somebody who has little kids in your life, these are definitely a fun little project to make for them. You guys, I had so much fun designing these little miniature toys for the babies. And I would love to know if there's any other toys you guys think I should design. So let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear and read all of your comments. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Poppy Seed Mini. I don't know if you guys had fun, but I had a blast making these little miniature toys for the dolls, and I hope they're a wonderful addition to your dollhouse. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have fun crafting and collecting, everyone. Till next time.